Welcome to this learning resource focusing on empowering well-being, especially through overcoming inequalities in health and justice. As for forensic healthcare practitioners, you work at the intersection of healthcare, safeguarding, policing, criminal justice, and social care. This places you in a unique position to recognise the intersectional challenges and to reduce the inequalities that affect some of the most vulnerable individuals in society. In forensic and criminal justice settings, the inequalities that people experience are often magnified. Your clients may have experienced poverty, trauma, discrimination, adverse childhood experiences, and so many of the other words showing to you at this moment on the particular slide. And this long before they actually come in contact with your services. Research demonstrates that broader social determinants of health, including racism, learning, and socioeconomic disadvantage, contribute significantly to differences in health outcomes and even in the access to care. Throughout this current learning resource, you will explore how inequalities can affect decision making, including access to healthcare, safeguarding responses, and justice outcomes. Particular attention will be given to the racial disparities, including experiences of young black males within health and justice systems, and the role that assumptions, privilege, and intersectionality may play in shaping some of the professional responses. Importantly, this learning resource, building on your practice of reflexivity, is not about attributing blame to individual practitioners. Rather, it is about developing critical awareness of the systems, the structures, and the unconscious processes that can influence practice. By strengthening our understanding of inequity and discrimination, we can become more reflexive, culturally responsive, and effective practitioners. As you engage with the material, I encourage you to think critically about your own practice experiences and consider how equitable, trauma-informed, and person-centered care can be embedded within everyday forensic healthcare encounters. By the end of this learning resource, you will be able to define and distinguish between the concepts of health inequalities, health inequities, and health disparities. You will have explored how structural discrimination and social determinants of health shape interactions with healthcare and criminal justice systems, and how these influences can produce unequal outcomes for different groups of people. Research consistently demonstrates that many health disparities emerge from broader social and economic conditions rather than individual choices alone. You will also critically examine examples of racial disparities affecting young black males, including the notion of adultification bias and its implications for safeguarding, healthcare assessment, and justice responses. This learning resource will expand the concept of intersectionality, which you are all now hopefully familiar with, enabling you to understand further how multiple aspects of identity, such as race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, class, age, disability, the list goes on, and how these can interact to shape experiences both of marginalization for some and/or of privilege for others. Finally, you will be encouraged to apply these concepts to your own particular fields of forensic healthcare practice, identifying practical approaches for creating a more equitable, culturally safe, and evidence-informed service. Equity, diversity, and inclusion frameworks within forensic services emphasize the importance of organizational commitment, workforce competence, and equitable service delivery as essential components of improving outcomes, concepts which we have studied right from the very start of your program and which we underpin throughout. As you progress through this learning resource, consider not only what inequities exist, but also what actions you, as advanced forensic practitioners, can take to challenge them and improve both health and justice outcomes for the individuals and the communities you serve.